everybody, this is your girl Jamila J, and I am so excited. We're having a very special edition of Jamila J's Designer Spotlight. I have with me today a group of beautiful, talented, extraordinary women here with us. And we're going to just talk from the heart. We're going to talk about being plus size. We're going to talk about the plus size market. We're going to talk about the trials and tribulations, the stereotypes, the prejudgments. We're going to talk about it all, honey, so stay tuned. I'd like for everyone on our panel to introduce themselves, and they're going to say their name and their dress size. And if they have a tagline, feel free to say it, ladies.
My name is Sauce West. I'm a proud size 28, and I'm your fat girl's favorite fat girl.
Hi everyone, my name is Artelius. I'm a proud size, dress size 12, 12 and 6 and 7.
My name is Gaetan, size 14.
And my name is Jamila and I'm a size 18, 20 in dress size. But these hips, girl, they are 26 and I love it.
My name is Ebony. I'm a lovely size 14. I go by Ebony by day, and I'm just Ebony.
My name is Kahel Ramos. I go by Hawaii. My dress size is size 20. I'm confident, curvy, and I love me some me.
My name is Sharice Jackson. I am a size 18-20, and my favorite tagline is "Be your own kind of beautiful."
My name is Sakia Robinson. My dress size is 16.
Hi, my name is Russia Robinson, and I'm a size 18, and I'm big and naturally beautiful.
Hi, I'm Lunice O'Neill, and I'm a size 22, and I am just simply fabulous.
Ladies, I so appreciate you being here today. So the first thing we're going to talk about today in our round table is the plus size fashion industry. I'm just going to throw this question out. What in the hell is plus size, ladies?
To me, it's a size 12 and up. A lot of people say the fashion industry, the ladies and I had a discussion in the dressing room earlier. Oh, size 8 to what? They start at size 8 to 20 something, and that's ridiculous. Size 8 is not plus size in my book. Plus size starts at size 12 to 20 in your 20s, but not at a size 8.
But the industry depicts that models are supposed to be a size 00 to 2 for couture and size 00 to a 4, and at a 4 you're too fat, and that's what gives women a bad self-image. And for plus size, it's supposed to be a size 12 to 14. So where do we fit in? Because I'm a size 18, 20 easy, and I'm not one of the biggest women here. So that in their eyes we're too fat. And when you think of America's industry, just women period, the average size is 16 to 18. That is just our average women. So what kind of image are they giving us?
What kind of image are they giving our children when my daughter is a 0? She's been a 0 ever since 12. She went through puberty. So she's a 0, she's 5'10", she models. But what happens when she turns 18, 20, and becomes a size 4 or a 6 or an 8? Does she become bulimic? Does she become anorexic? Does she starve herself? I think it's a fallacy, and it's really, America should be ashamed of itself for telling women that if you're the normal 14, 12 is the normal size for any women. But the fashion industry is telling us we gotta be a 0. I will never be a 0. I don't want to be.
I love all my loveliness, honey. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
But the reality is, your daughter has to have a strong sense of self. And it's not just America, it's the world. Because if you look over at Europe, if you look, there's nothing, there's nothing in no way in hell I can fit anything over in Europe. There's nothing, nothing outside of perfume and some earrings that I can fit out there.
But you know, ironically, going back to my daughter, she's a 0, but people laugh and tease her. So if you don't fit into this image of what America has, either you're too skinny, you know, they've always laughed and teased her. Even when she was a little girl, it's like, is she sick? What's wrong with her?
So that's when you come to women like me that doesn't care, and that's why I am. When I got into this industry, I said I wanted to make girls like your daughter feel good about herself, because if I'm this big and I look damn good, she wouldn't feel no kind of way.
How long have you been modeling?
I've been modeling for 5 years, and it was really hard for me. And I didn't start with big girls at all. I started with small girls where I used to go to that audition and they start picking at me right then. Oh, you a designer? Are you a makeup artist?
You can't be a model.
Yeah, basically. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm coming here to, you know, come to model. And they like, oh, you know, they whole face show like, no, you're not, you know. Yeah. So that just made me go really hard in this industry, because I'm like, if I'm going through this, I know that these little girls that want to love themselves, I know that they're going through a lot.
Exactly.
So when I see people look like, you know, see girls and even the guys, you know, young guys, they're like, wow, she's beautiful. I want that to be around the world. Like, yes, I'm beautiful and I'm not a 0.
How does that make you feel?
Hello.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Like, this is why I keep doing it. And this is why I want to get to the top and show the world that it don't matter what size you are. Just as long as you got confidence, you're beautiful, and you're beautiful inside, doesn't matter.
And I think another issue is the issue of weight in America. I think that is a big thing overall. I think that society has a standard of beauty that they feel that we need to amount up to, which is the 00 to size
But it's
2.
not. But it's not even conceivable, because look at the food we eat. Look at the hormones in the cows, and everything we eat in America is just putting on fat. You know, it's just fat. The fried food, the McDonald's, the KFC. But then they look at us like, oh, you got meat on your bones.
Well, you look at the Love and Hip Hops. You look at all of the ones, the Jocelyn Hernandez's. But you look at the surgery she has. And don't get me wrong, she got a bad body, but she also paid for it. But the men want that. But those men are not going hard to get that same body for us.
Right.
Now don't get me wrong, I love a fluffy man.
Yes.
But I love a hard looking man too.
Yeah.
But if you want me to have that hard body, I want you to have that hard body as well. So don't judge me, but our men judge us. They want to have their belly flopping over, and we have minors, so I can't say what I want to say in here. However, there's
men that love us. You
don't get me wrong.
I mean, you know what? There's men. You don't even. I just have to say, plus size ladies, we don't even try to be sexy. But when we walk and when we just sit down
and our jiggle, baby,
it's natural. it's natural that, you know, size 0 women, they just don't got it. And men love us. They love us.
I'm proud.
Okay, Miss Hawaii, what you got to say about it?
Ooh, I don't know.
Talk about
he loves his fluffy
He
wife.
sure do. My husband do. Like me, like I was sharing in the car when we was on our way. I'm the black sheep of my family.
Why?
So, because I'm the biggest one in my family. I'm the lightest skin in my family. Now I work on the yard. I'm a teacher, but I'm lighter than all the rest of my siblings, and I'm heavier than all the rest of my siblings. And my dad chose a different path for each of his kids, but you know, the boys always got the boys always got the praise. Me, I was always like, I had to prove to my dad or my mom or dad that I can be somebody.
How did you prove to them
at the age of
that you could be somebody?
At the age of 8, I was in foster care from the age of 8 to 18. I was in foster care. Basically, even my grandmother, she used to call me a nitwit, and she like really, down on me and all this stuff. But how I rise above from it.
But look, you've been through foster care, and then your family was dysfunctional. I have to say that. How do you stand up here and be a proud plus size lady?
I just do me. I gotta carry on. Sometimes, my husband always tell me, your family can be your weakest link. Sometimes you just gotta let go. Sometimes you just gotta put some people in the back burner. It is what it is, And my parents, my dad, I just gotta let them be. I pray for them. I love you from a distance. But at the end of the day, I have to make sure that I'm happy, my husband's happy, my family's happy, and that's just basic. That's for me. That's basically it. I mean, now.
But I know that had to damage your self-esteem.
It did.
How did you build yourself back up?
Just.
The TV show.
Oh yes. How there's a show that was on a few years ago. Was Monique? I believe she has plus size. That's what inspired me, and I always told my family that's gonna be me right there, And like then when I started going onto Facebook, I saw Full Figure Entertainment, and I was like, oh my God, this is my opportunity. Yeah. Full Figure Entertainment. Oh my God, plus size women. Like this is me, because I love me some. I take selfies all day, So I'm like, okay, I gotta get into here. And when I turned in my application, and when we had like all this contest on Facebook, I had the most likes. I won the Facebook contest and stuff. And you know what? From there, it just jumped off, and I was like, wow. And when I shared it with
modeling,
3 years, 3 years since I was with Full Figure Entertainment, and she's one of them. Full Figure Entertainment. She brought me right like we were family, So I felt comfortable in where I was supposed to be, But now I'm just out here being blessed with, small, big, don't matter. So
I want to see you on the runway, Mom.
Oh, she's fierce. She has all.
I want to see all you guys on the runway.
And this one, she inspired me because the first time when I met her, it was A+ Divas. That was my first runway show, and she went on that stage. She was like fierce, like boom, boom, hit every spot, And I was like, yeah, that's my girl. So I kind of cop out, what I'm saying, because I really look up to her, because she's been here for a while, and I'm truly blessed to have everybody that I did connect myself with. And now I am the woman I am today because of the women that, I surround myself with. Sometimes we gotta remember, we gotta lift up each other, what I'm saying? Yes. We gotta empower each other. This is all we have sometimes, what I'm saying? Be able to trust somebody, share your feelings, share your thoughts, what I'm saying? And it's not gonna go out of, the circle or something,
Confidentiality, be able to speak from the truth. I'm not picking on you, but I kind of love your story. And there's so many kids in foster care and come from dysfunctional families. Looking at camera, what would you tell them?
Be happy, be you, love you. The hardest thing in being a foster child is not being accepted and loved. And a lot of people don't know my story because I don't really share my story. Because to this day, it hurts, but sometimes in life, you gotta learn to forgive those that hurt you. So just love you, be you. Love you some you. Do everything you can do and achieve everything you can out there in the world, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
We're here to inspire, we're here to motivate, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're surrounded in love and you found your passion. You know, this is what makes you feel good. This is what makes you thrive. What? Everybody has a story. You know, everybody has a story. And so when you write your bio for Queen Magazine, this is what I want you guys where to go. I don't want, I'm a runway diva and, I've been modeling 2 years, but I want to inspire people. I want to touch people. I want to make people cry. So, Sophia, what inspires you? What inspires you being plus size?
Ooh, I've always had, I love clothes. And for me, I guess the hardest thing is that I have a big butt, hips and thighs, and so one of my challenges in finding clothes was when you have hips and thighs, you tend not to have big breasts because that's where the fat goes to your hips and thighs. So for me, like if I went to a store such as, a plus size store such as Lane Bryant, their shirts don't fit me because they're too big because I don't have any boobies, and I still go through that stage where, I don't have enough breasts to fill out the shirt. So there are certain things that I can't wear. Okay. and the thing was the jeans. And on top of that, I'm tall. So I'm 5'10", and I have like legs and thighs. And so when they came out with the short jeans or whatever, mid-waist or whatever, I found out that there was not enough material in the jean to cover my butt. And so for me, it was like, okay, I'll go get a size jeans. They're 14 and they stop here because I can't get them up above the rest of my thighs.
They're not made for people with real thighs.
So for me, one of the challenges was always finding a designer who made clothes that kind of tailored more to my body type. And that's for, for being curvy. We all have curves in different places, and I need that designer, I'm going to have that jean where I can just put it on, and it's going to fit nice and tight, and it's going to be nice in all the right places.
Yes. So how did you get to a place of saying it's okay to have a big butt? Everybody in the family has a little butt, some bigger than others.
Yeah.
This is my niece. So how did you come to a place in your life and say, I'm okay with my body?
It was probably I would say my mid-20s, I guess. Once I started working and I started shopping a lot more and was able to go out and find different things that I like, different stores, different brands make clothes differently to fit me, and so it wasn't like a struggle. You would go to the store and get some jeans, and you would get the men jeans because they were kind of wider in the waist, but you had the gap in the back when you sat down. So that was always a challenge because you got to get the pants. They have to fit your hips.
Yeah.
And if they don't fit your hips, then they can't go around. The rest of yours. So we've all been through that. And so in my mid-20s, I would say is when I became more comfortable with my body and finding clothes that I really like and just getting into a lot of fashion. So that was about 25.
Spandex can be our friend.
Yeah, you know how to wear it.
Spandex in the jeans.
Mandated in, plus size is a 4 or 8. Did you see that lady on Ellen? She was a model. She was a size 10, and they kind of had kicked her off the industry, and now she's plus size. What do you think about that?
I didn't see that, but to me, full size is what you make it. I have a friend who has a line called VOPG, Big Old Pretty Girls, and you hear that, you think, big old pretty girl. But to me, that means big at heart, big in your pride, your stance. Industry is becoming what it is. Whether you're a size 2, a size 22, 2 feet, 10 feet, you can't compete with the industry. Modeling for me is, like I told them earlier, is my motivation. It's not a job for me. I want to get paid for it. It keeps me going spirit-wise. I started off, I was a lot heavier. I was 155 pounds heavier 3 years ago. And my immediate family, I love them. They never made me feel as if I was a size, whatever size. Granted, my sisters, all of them are cook bottles, big butts, my mom's butt's behind me. I have this, but I didn't have small waist and everything else. To them, I always showed my sassy cockiness, but no one knew that was my cover. I had excuse me.
You had this tough girl exterior. Is that what the cockiness was?
It wasn't cockiness. I've never been cocky. Wrong word. Just I always show confidence, but inside it ate me up. I didn't feel comfortable. I wasn't healthy. I've had 2 surgeries on my legs because the weight had been weighed down on my legs. You had to go in and cut it open so that I wouldn't lose loss of my legs. And nobody knows that. So when I took the stance to do the weight loss thing, everyone thought, oh, she wants to be skinny. She wants to be pretty and sassy. I've always been pretty and sassy. I just got tired of being 35, 34, and not able to walk around the mall without having to sit down and take a break. Or walk upstairs at work and talk to the boss and, hold on one second. You know, and my back, I've arthritis in my back. You know, and it's because, you know, I was the smallest girl, because I was by far nowhere near the smallest girl. Or the youngest, because I was one in the show. But I just do me.
So Ms. Ebony, if you look in the camera and people are having problems with their knees and their back and all these health issues, and they're contemplating whether or not to have that weight loss surgery, the gastric bypass, what would you tell them?
I mean, don't make it a first choice. If you get to the point to where you've tried, you've done the exercise, you've tried the food changes, you've worked out, prayed about it, and you just can't do it. You're not giving up by doing the surgery. I felt like I didn't feel like I was just giving up. Just do it for the best for you. It changes your life dramatically. It's not about looking pretty or sexy or caring what she thinks. It's for you. My back doesn't hurt anymore. My sciatica was gone. It's just, I'm a whole new person. So if you're gonna do it, just know that it's not cheating, as they say. It's a lifestyle change for you, and it makes you feel, I don't regret it. I'm big, and I would do it again if I could.
Wow, awesome. Thank you. I don't think we heard from Miss Russia. What are you feeling right now? What are you thinking?
It's just good to be around a lot of beautiful women, a lot of confident women, and it's a learning experience. I'm learning to be more confident about myself.
Are you confident in being plus and sexy?
It was a learning process. It took time. It was body part by body part. You know. Yeah, it was. Started with the breasts. I had to learn to get used to them and like them and love them, and then it started. Then the next was the hips. Had to learn to accept them and be beautiful with that. Just it's a process. Now my new thing is my legs. I love my legs now, cottage cheese and all. Every knot, every dimple, every vein. I'm learning to love them.
How does it feel being a part of, society says you're supposed to be a certain size, but we look at these women and the confidence and the beauty. How does that inspire you?
It's not just about your size, because some people feel like, if you have the big butt and the big breasts and all that, but it's not about your shape,
Into fashion, I love fashion, and I just think this is awesome to just even be a part of this process, and I'm so inspired by your story. My journey was similar to yours, as far as weight loss and healthy and getting on the right track. I suffered from high blood pressure, and that was one of the reasons why I had started to go on my weight loss journey. And although I didn't use the same means as gastric bypass, to each his own. It doesn't matter how you get there, just as long as you get there. And I love myself. I love the way I look. And I'm still on the process of my weight loss journey. I still have another 100 pounds to lose. I mean, I lost over 130 pounds. And so now I'm on a journey to losing another 100 pounds. And my journey started in 2008. And I can remember just having a gym membership and not even using it for the first year, you know? I'm like sucking that money out of my account, and I just said, you know what, I'm going in there. So I just started.
I'm glad you came too. I'm glad all you guys came. I've been crying, you guys, so I hope my makeup not messed up, but must carry on. This is Jamila J's Designer Spotlight. We've gone beyond designing. We've gone into the hearts of these ladies, these models, the souls. This is what this show is about. It's about the real life people, the models, the plus size models, the trials and tribulations. And we're just here to support one another. We're going to feature each model. We're going to have their email so you can contact them if you want to interface with them, talk to them. But I'm just so proud of each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We got to do this again, ladies. Maybe by the pool, you know, a little wine, a little cocktails, you know. Maybe while they keep plus and sexy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And we're on TV. Plus size and all.